Yes, thank you for coming. Yes. Yes, this is the Raider Nation report. Yes, Commish is in the house tonight. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, ma'am. Looking amazing in that silver and black, I must say. Yes, VIP is to the left, sir. If you give me your name, I'll check, make sure you're on the list. Yes, you have to be on in advance. Weeks in advance, sir. Yes, line is to the right. Yes, Raider Nation report tonight. A lot to talk about. Yes, there is a full bar inside, sir. Guys, you can't smoke that right here by the door. Just step over there a little ways. I love the smell. Smells amazing, but please, not right by the door. Yes, we will be opening the doors very soon. You know these guys like to run a tight show. They're just making sure everything's in order. Yes, ma'am. You can say hi to the midgets on the way in. Absolutely. VIP to the left. Regular line to the right, please. Doors will be opening very soon. Thank you all for coming. Enjoy the show.
Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, all you ever heard about my lips. I was twitching, I wasn't breaking when Brady was winning chips. Went to LA, then to Oakland, and now we up on the strip. Dancing with the nation every time we get to 6. 3rd and 13 used to run the ball. Now we got 100, so we changing the call. Tatted on my body, ain't no taking it off. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. When the Raiders on the TV, we ain't taking the call. Unless they with the nation, ain't no faking involved. All that internal hating, we be shaking it off. Cause we know they just came around Jacobs and Carl. Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know.
Look, I'm 34 like Bo Jackson. I'm a Raider, long live John Madden. We left Oakland, now we with the Sinners. For Al Davis, we got unfinished business. Look, just win, baby. Defense ain't giving up an inch lately. The offense in clutch, we bout to up the scope. And D-Car ain't stopping till we reach the boat.
What's up, Raider Nation? I am the Commish, coming to you live, as always, from the friendly confines of Hardcore Challenge Live Studios. And just where is that, might you ask? Well, let me give you some simple directions, shall we? I know it's been a long fucking season. You're getting worn on, beaten on. Memory's just not what it used to be. But just know, we're still down the street, past the house, with the boarded up windows. Make sure you stop at the corner and ask our man Joe. He's a gentleman, he's a scholar, he's not looking real fucking happy. Slipping what you should, man will point you in the right direction. Nonetheless, he'll tell you to take a left and then a right. And as you find yourself strolling down the street, minding your own goddamn business, you're gonna pass this deep dark alley to your immediate right. Now as you pass this deep dark alley, this cool breeze is gonna hit you that chills you right to your skeletal core, and you'll find yourself asking, was that the autumn wind? Oh, you goddamn right. Should you venture down that deep dark alley? Well, of course you should. Because what you're going to find at the end is a special little place that a certain section of Raider Nation that strays a little to the dark side likes to call deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction, and as it is every Tuesday, this is the Raider Nation Report, a solid 60 minutes with yours truly, as we will get into everything silver and black. We will get into Mick Weasels. We will get into Mick losses. We will get into Mick crying on a microphone. We will get into a lot of fucking Mick bullshit tonight. So come along with me. It's going to be a journey. It's going to get emotional. And I'm probably going to say some things some people ain't going to fucking like. I guarantee that's going to happen before this show ends. I've seen the end of an era. I've seen what the next 3 to 4 years look like. And I've already moved on, processed, and accepted it. And it's really all there is to it. It feels like when John Gruden was forced upon me the second time around. And I just had to accept it. Like Ice Cube said, with no Vaseline. It's time to move on. Shall we? Let's get into it. We got a solid show for you. I think that's enough of the foreplay. We've tweaked a nipple or two. Coach McWeasel was nice enough to sit down with me again. We'll get into that in a moment. We got Colts game recap, as if you want to relive that shit. McWeasel, used car talk. Got a hit on our sponsors, our latest ESPN rankings. Pre-order ends this Friday. Talking Tank. Tank and Talk. The new segment. Fan of the week. We do have a fan of the week. Donks preview. You got the battle for the AFC West cellar. What's up, John? John Zapata. Happy birthday to your daughter. Raider Nation. Hope she's not too young. She should be watching this. Donks preview and the WTF. We need to get rid of Mick Weasel, Craig, but unfortunately, that is not what's going to happen, my brother. That is not what's going to happen. And we're going to get into that. But first, Mick Weasel was nice enough to sit down again after another failed attempt at trying to be the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hey, Josh, it's the Commish with Raider Reaction. Thank you for taking some questions post-game again. I really appreciate it. So, here we are. It's another week, another pathetic performance by the team that you run. What are your thoughts, Josh?
Appreciate the fight that our guys have, and congratulate the Colts. They obviously made a few more plays than we did.
Come on, Josh. That's obvious. The question at hand is, how are you going to fix this train wreck that you've caused?
But we're going to have to learn how to take some of these close losses and make some of the plays that we need to make throughout the course of the game. It doesn't just come down to the last drive to find our way in the win column. So
you keep saying you need to learn literally every week, Josh.
Like I said, only know one way to do it. Keep working, keep grinding. And try to see if we can improve and make some progress.
Well, your fan base has seen no progress thus far. That's for damn sure, Josh.
We just didn't play very clean.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Josh. So what the fuck now?
Look, that's the National Football League. You either make the plays and you win, and if you don't, you don't. And the same thing with coaching. If there's a call here or there that you make that works, then you can obviously help your team out. And we're just, obviously there's too many of these that it's continuing to happen. So we're going to have to find a better formula here to try to close games.
Josh. You're just stating the obvious at this point, man. Giving me dumbass coach speech and just stupid football cliches. Do you think Raider Nation really deserves this? Do you think a fan base like that really deserves this?
No, they're passionate. They're as passionate as anybody I've been around, and I appreciate that. And obviously all of us that are here understand that. And, we have great fans and they deserve, they want better than this, and I get it. So, they have a right to feel frustrated with the results that we've provided this year.
Well, Josh, you've got a team that was in the postseason last year, within a play or two of moving on in the postseason, and you've got them sitting at 2-7 in the basement of the AFC West, battling the donkeys this week for the cellar. I just hope we're not having this same dumbass conversation again next week. Can you please get your shit together?
Good to go. Thank you.
That was so nice of him to give us some time again. The grimy little fuck. Oh my god. Just quit hiring head coaches in visors, alright? If they show up to the interview in a fucking visor, just send them back out the fucking door. No more visors. Visors are bad, okay? Bad. Damn. Every time I see him, my blood pressure goes up. I'm getting too old for this shit. God damn. Damn. Oh, man. About to go full Smokey here. Good lord. Damn. Alright, man. Let's get to this fucking Colts recap. I mean, where do you start? Where do you start? The amazing call to close out the game. Who thought the fade? I saw Chad mention it in the comments. Who thought the fade was the good call there? Oh man, just the inability to sustain anything, the inability to make adjustments. What's up, Dennis Ritchie? We got the YouTube chat going for those of you over on the YouTube feed. You can get your comments right on there. It's just, I don't even know where you begin, man. With the dysfunction of this team, the disconnection of this team, the exiting of talent. T Courts, what's up? The exiting of talent on this team from the field. Yeah, Martinez the week prior retire after he comes in for Divine Diablo, gets the action he's been looking for, leads the team in tackles, then retires. I mean, the willingness of guys that just want to go to the injured reserve instead of working through injuries or trying to save the season. Darren Waller just looks completely disinterested all season on the sidelines. There's just so much disconnect on this team. It's ridiculous. You see McDaniels get in Carr's ass a little bit, and Carr just takes it, man. He's just always been a yes man. I've never seen him get back at a coach on the sidelines or have that kind of fire. And it's been one of my biggest knocks on Derek Carr. And we're going to get into that a little more about that in the used car talk. Stick around for that. I don't even know what to say about this loss. I seen this loss coming from the end of the first half. I was sitting here watching it with a friend of mine. I'm like, man, this is just one of those games. I've watched this game 1,000 fucking times where the Raiders just don't want to put it away. They just don't want to be aggressive. They're just dropping passes. Carr looked off. There were passes dropped. The play calling was not good. They finally started to want to go to Jacobs. By then it was damn near too late. The whole flow of their game just is terrible. There's just no flow to it. It's so clunky. I agree, JD. It's a talented team with zero leadership, man. With zero leadership. And it starts at the top. It starts at the top. It starts at the very top with Mark Davis, who I've just come to the realization just is not the guy to be the owner for this team. He's just not. And then you've got this guy. You've got Mark Davis and you got this guy as the brain trust. And Ziegler was just brought along to be the guy to help stock the toolbox for Boy Wonder here. It wasn't the other way around. Ziegler was brought over and fucking McDaniels came along. Oh no. Somebody was going to give this fucker a shot again because he just kept winning championships with Belichick. And somebody's going to want to try again and see if it's this guy. Well, let me tell you, it ain't this guy. You know, I'll eat crow if this guy's the one that takes the Raiders back to the promised land. But I just don't fucking see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see that he's the guy. And man, we're gonna flow these first ones right in because this is just on the tip of my tongue. So let's just go right into fucking used car talk. We'll just segue off of McWeasel because fucking we can just put them all in one lumpy fucking shitty football stew together anyway. I sitting here and I'm doing my post game reaction Sunday after another shitty performance, another blown fucking game by the Raiders and this new regime. And then I get off and I have to watch the quarterback, the leader of the franchise, the face of the franchise, and his blubbering ass post-game press conference. When the fuck have you ever seen a Raider quarterback ever do that? Ever. Ever. Okay, it's bad enough the team is sitting damn near in the cellar of the league again right now. Why don't you just piss all over your fan base while you're at it and send the fucking leader up to fucking cry all over the microphone? So now we can be a complete laughing stock of the National Football League. That's fucking amazing. I have never seen Derek Carr get back in a coach's face with any fire on the sidelines. I've never seen him grab a fucking another player by a face mask and motherfucker them for anything they've ever done on the field. I've never seen him do anything but go sit on the bench and fucking pout when bad shit happens on the field. This is fucking facts. Okay? I've had the guys back for years, but that was a fucking moment of weakness, man. You're supposed to be the leader. If you're that motherfucking pissed that you gotta go cry all over the podium, then you should have been getting in your coach's fucking face on the sidelines a couple games ago, about halfway through a fucking shutout. You shouldn't be going up with your passive-aggressive ass and crying all over the fucking microphone, I love the silver and black. Yeah, we all do. A lot of quarterbacks before you did too. And they didn't come cry all over the fucking stand and put a fucking shit stain on top of an already shitty season. Whoa. You've never had any fire on the sidelines at all. You've never came out pissed about anything. Tom Brady comes out and motherfuckers his team over the past 2 weeks, fucking throws him under the bus for lack of effort. Everything else, I don't see him up there crying. He's going through the middle of a motherfucking divorce with a supermodel. He's got his fucking ex-old lady in Costa Rica getting banged by her fucking jiu-jitsu instructor right now and taking the fucking kids to dinner with him. And he's still up there leading his team back to 500 to stay alive in their season. Why? Because as much as I hate that stupid avocado-eating motherfucker, he's a leader of men. Derek Carr's era is over. I will never wear that jersey again until he retires. He's not going to be a Raider at the end of the year. He's done. The Derek Carr era is over. I always wondered how it was going to end. I hoped it would end well. It's not going to end well. Here's what's going on. Josh McDaniels is signed to 4 years with the Las Vegas Raiders. John Gruden had to get paid to leave. So freaking Mark Davis is paying John Gruden not to coach the Las Vegas Raiders right now. It's not to coach the Las Vegas Raiders right now. He's not going to pay Josh McDaniels to not coach the Las Vegas Raiders as well. He's not going to be stroking 2 checks to guys that aren't coaching. So we're on the boat. We're in the boat with this guy for a couple more seasons. Financially, the way the contract for Derek Carr is written, if they cut bait with him and straight up release him at the end of this season, they will take about a $5 million or so cap hit, and they will clear themselves about $100+ million. And they will be able to go out in the draft where they are right now and take the pick of quarterbacks that they want to have in the upcoming draft. They can take a pick of any number right now. They can take Bryce Young. You can take the kid from Kentucky. You can take Stroud from Ohio State. You can take Hooker from Tennessee. McKee from Stanford. There's even talk of fucking AR-15 from Florida. There's a lot of quarterbacks coming out in this draft. And I do not believe in my heart's heart that Derek Carr is coming back next year. Financially, when you look at the contract, it's all about business. It's all about business, and they're going to cut bait with them. They have to. Financially, they have to. Because now they can take that money and put it so many other places. I'm not saying that's what I want, Chad. I'm not saying, but I've come to the realization, Raider Nation, of what we are staring at for the next football season. Derek Carr is going to be gone. Mark Davis has come out and said he's doing a fantastic job. He's doing a bang-up job, this guy. Kudos. So he's here. He's not going nowhere. I'm telling you, he's not going to pay 3 coaches to be coaching this team. He's going to see what this guy can do. And he's going to ride it to the fiery end. Because he's good for this season. Because guarantee you, they've already sold him that, hey, we can get whatever quarterback we want in the draft. We have an instant starter. I'm telling you, man, it's sickening. It's sickening. This is not the way Derek Carr's career as a Raider should have ended. But what has always been his biggest downfall, in my opinion, is that he is not a true leader of men. He cannot motivate athletes in a violent sport to that next level. He's good, but he's not that guy. He's not that guy that's going to carry him to the next level. He's not that guy that gets pissed off on the sideline, that's slamming shit, that's madder than fuck, that just wants to go back in there. He's just not that guy. It's not his mentality. It's not his makeup. And it's the end of an era. It's over. It's over. I've accepted it. It's sad. It's sad. I believe the team could have got it done. Well, yes, we can't always talk about it. Max Crosby is the fucking shit. He's like the only player. Well, Max Crosby has, if you see the ticker rolling down there across the bottom, I think he just went by. Max Crosby has 7 sacks this season. The rest of the team's got 3. Mad Max is never the problem. He's one of the only guys that has a motor that doesn't stop on this team, kind of like Davante Adams. Davante Adams is going above and beyond every time he touches the fucking ball. He's trying to do everything in his power to get that extra yard. I agree, David. It's sad. This is not the way Derek Carr's career should have ended with the Raiders. It's not. I do believe the team wasted a talented quarterback that they should have been able to get it done with. 100% believe that. But there becomes a time when you can see that the last chapter is being written. And I can just see that the last chapter is being written. It's just over. It's unfortunate. It's sad. I'm not saying this is not what I want, but I'm smart enough to be able to see what's happening to the team. They had 2 plans for this season. They were going to come in, take what they had, add something to it, see if they could run with it. And what they were adding to it were pieces they were going to keep for the long haul. Davante Adams, you don't think he's going anywhere. They're keeping him for the next quarterback. That's why Waller's shelved. They're keeping him for the next guy. Renfro, next guy. They have a plan. They came in. See, they could add some pieces. If they could get it going, get it rolling hot, they'd run it, man, and see if they could take it to the postseason, see if they could do something with it, and then build off of that. Or, if they came out of the gate, they didn't have the pieces that they wanted, they were going to go into full fucking tank mode, go out and get the quarterback they wanted, and build that way. And by doing that, you automatically almost buy yourself probably 2 seasons. Because now if you're the new coach coming in, you've went through year 1 of rebuild, you've now kind of handpicked shit, you've got more kind of the team that you want, you're going to have your own draft, you're going to get you've gotten rid of guys from previous drafts, and you're now attached to a new, young quarterback. You're basically going to get 2 years with that guy. So he's damn near going to get a chance to fulfill his contract right there. He'll already be at year 3. We're stuck with him, man. I agree. McWeasel is the wrong guy for this team, man. I agree. All we can hope is, I don't know, that whatever this fucking douchebag's master plan is works out. Because it's a sad, sad state right now. I've never seen anything like this in all of my years as a Raider fan. The team's been shitty. The team's been fucking so subpar with such subpar coaching that they couldn't get out of their own fucking way. I've seen them have less than 100 yards numerous times on offense and still win fucking games because the defense pulled it out of their ass. They've always tried to win. Even when they sucked and couldn't do it, they still tried. But to try to actually lose, to remove talent from the field systematically, to give yourself less of a percentage of a chance to win, it's beyond sickening to me, man. As a fucking diehard fan of this team, it's beyond sickening to me. It really is. It really is. Go to RaiderReaction.com. Make sure you check out our sponsors at Raider Reaction, BetAnySports.eu for you degenerate gamblers out there. Get your action on. Hit the Bet Any Sports button right there by their ad, and it'll take you right to the Raider Reaction landing page, and you'll get the extra Raider Reaction hookup for you degenerate gamblers. And then, of course, Clear Live Streams. So a couple of people have messaged the website and all that good stuff, and asking some info. All you got to do is click the Clear Live Streams button that says, give me the hookup, right on our homepage on RaiderReaction.com. That'll send you right to their Instagram. You can send Brian an instant message. Raider Nation hooking up Raider Nation. I can't keep up with all their fucking deals and specials. They got a new deal and special all the goddamn time. They're like fucking Walmart. But they will hook you up, man. That's what I got my TVs in the studio hooked up with. And I got no issues. It's a little bit of everything. So make sure you hit them up. You might as well get the hookup from Raider Nation, and it's clear HD shit. He's got all kinds of different servers, and he can get you hooked up. Yes. There you go. Go to the website, and while you're there, check out the other stuff. Check out the subscriber page while you're there. Become a subscriber of Raider Reaction, like all the other cool kids out here in the audience that got the cool subscriber badges. If you're a subscriber of Raider Reaction, we put you in for the raffle on the first Thursday of every month. We've got the poker chips in that we're going to be giving those away throughout the rest of the month. And then for the next raffle, I got some new fucking badass hologram stickers in. Some Raider Deep Behind the Enemy Line. All that. I got a bunch of new stuff that came in. I got some new stuff actually in today. So if you're a subscriber, you get in the raffle and you get a chance to win free stuff. And then I just randomly give you goodies and stuff because our subscribers are the shit. They're the ones that keep us going. And if you feel like throwing some stars, what have you, during the show, feel free. We'll dance and show a nipple and all that good shit. We appreciate it. The midgets do need fed. Rasputin and Jose, they like to be thrown some morsels every once in a while. All right, that's enough on that. And of course, follow us on every goddamn thing. That's what the ticker up top's for. Just to remind you what's going on and where we're all at. We're all over the goddamn place. We ain't where currently the Raiders are at. Let's get to the current ESPN rankings for the worldwide leader in bullshit related to sports. It's the rankings that we just choose to follow from the start to the finish because you got to follow one of them. And this was just the shitty one that we decided to follow. The worldwide leader in bullshits related to sports. The Raiders, 28, have now fallen all the way to number 31. Number 31 out of 32 teams. The only team ranked below the Raiders are the lowly Texans, who have only one win and a tie. So they're technically half a game worse than the Raiders, and the Raiders actually beat them. One of the only two teams that they could manage to pull a W out of. So right now they're battling them for that first pick, man. And they're going to go quarterback too, because they're not Davis Mills ain't taking them fucking nowhere. So are you in a suck it off battle right now with the Texans? Who's going to suck it worse? My God. The state of the franchise is just, it's hard to even talk about, man. I mean, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. And then the quarterback's up there crying all over the microphone. Like, god damn, man. Your fan base is already over here trying to hide in the corner. Why don't you just put a big spotlight on us and point at us too, man? Like, god damn. We're already embarrassed as fuck. You gotta go up there and cry? It was shameful. Shameful. And I can't believe it. It just shows he's compassionate and that he cares. Listen, man. I don't want a quarterback. I'm not looking for a future husband for my fucking daughter, okay? I'm looking for a guy who can lead men in a violent ass sport and elevate them to a next level on the field, be a fucking general. I'm not looking for a guy to bring pretty flowers to my daughter for prom. Not looking for a nice guy. We're looking for a fucking stone cold killer with a fucking cannon. That's what we need out there. Not this shit, man. Not this shit. No. I'm sorry to everybody. It's okay. He's compassionate. It shows that he cares. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that. That's some participation trophy. Fuck. No. That's some weak ass shit, man. That is not okay on any level. And I can, please throw up in the comments, when's the last time you see an NFL quarterback up on the fucking microphone stand crying after a fucking regular season loss? Please, somebody show me. Because I guarantee you I cannot find any video of a Raider quarterback ever doing that before, ever. And I can't even remember anybody besides Terrell. Oh, that's my quarterback. I said a quarterback. That's just sad. It's a sad state of affairs, man. Ranked number 31. Number 31. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. My God. Oh, shit, man. We got a pre-order that is finishing this Friday. Go to RaiderReaction.com. We got the Raider Reaction Fuck Your Team hoodie. On the back it says, I'm a Raider fan deep behind the enemy line. We got to make football violent again. T-shirts. Some of you guys got your pre-orders in already. You just got to go to our website, go to the shop page. There's an option for the t-shirt, there's an option for the hoodie, and there's also a combo option that'll save you like 14 bucks. The shipping's already included, so there's no extra shipping added on top of it. It's just the price that's shown on there. So we've already got the shipping included in on it. So that's kind of why it may look like the price is a little bit higher, because shipping's already on it. So there's no extra add in on that shit. Yeah, stop buying Raiders gear, John, and buy Raider Reaction gear. That's right. I'm with John. Buy Raider Reaction gear. The pre-sale ends this Friday, so get your hookup. This is a one-shot deal. I know JoJo's got his order in. A couple other guys got their order in. So, and then we've got some of the guys that won these in the raffle as well. And when the pre-orders come in, I'll be sending their items out. All prizes are out right now. The hopper is empty at Raider Reaction when it comes to prizes right now. Everybody's raffle prizes, everything is currently out. But this just runs through Friday. It's been up for almost a week and a half now. It's done this Friday. So if you want to get one of the Fuck Your Team hoodies or one of the others, we've got to get through one thing at a time, Gabe. One thing at a time. Don't be pushy now. All right, moving on. Flags and hats are in the works for upcoming pre-orders. But let's get some good traffic on the first pre-order. All right. God, we've already been talking about it all goddamn fucking show, haven't we? Do we even need to go here again? It is the current. It's now week 11 in the National Football League, and we're talking about the 2023 draft over here because we're tanking. The team's tanking. I just don't even know how to really wrap my head around being in this kind of situation as a fan. I show up even when the team was winless in week 10, week 9 of a season, thinking that every week my team has a chance to win, that they're doing everything they can to win. And to just think that they're doing everything they can to lose just kind of hurts me to my core a little bit as a fan. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I don't understand this mindset. Losing breeds losing. To want to make your team lose on purpose, it's a morale killer. It doesn't breed unity. It's just bad on so many levels that I just don't understand this philosophy. Is there anybody out there that's just okay with this? I don't understand this new weird kind of mentality in sports. It's just so different from what I grew up from. I don't know how to have tanking talk. Are you supposed to be happy now because they lost? That means you're moving up in the rankings of the next, of having pick of the litter? Should they be happy with number 2? I mean, because, the Texans are going to take whoever they want, and then now you got the pick of who's ever left. I don't know. I mean, how are we supposed to look forward to the donkey game? I mean, what's your plans for that? I mean, do you not want to beat the donkeys? I mean, we're going to get into that a little more here in the Donks preview down there, but do you not want to beat them? Because now you'd be tied for the cellar with them, and you would be sweeping them for the season, so that means technically you're now ahead of them in the division? And you don't want that? That's bad? Man, this is... I'm in some fucking weird parallel universe that I've never been in before. It's fucking quantum leap on coke. I don't know what fucking weird fucking dimension I twisted into. But we're here. Hello? Fuck me, man. We're here. I don't know how we got here, but fucking we're here. My God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chad. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how. It's like prepping these shows the last couple weeks. I'm just like, I don't even know where to go, which direction to go with half these fucking segments anymore. I agree, Brandon. It's ridiculous, but I've seen it coming now for weeks, and I've accepted what's coming. I mean, it is what it is. We're getting fucking force-fed a shit sandwich. I mean, we might as well smile and try to wash it down. I mean, it's coming down, whether you like it or not. Open up. Make little airplane sounds. However you can get that shit sandwich down. It's coming. Derek Carr's going to be gone. And this is a guy we're riding for the next couple of years. It's fucking McWeasel or bust. Fucking hook it up. Here we go. What a ride. What a ride it's gonna be. I don't know what to say, man. Fuck me. Never in my motherfucking life. 39 years of fucking being a Raider fan since I was 8 years old when I count my fandom starting. 39 motherfucking years. I ain't never seen some shit like this, man. I ain't never seen some shit like this. Let's get into something positive for just a minute, man. I need to switch gears. I'm getting depressed over here. I'm gonna need a therapy session after this show. Let's get into something positive, shall we? Fan of the week, damn it. I got some free goodies at Fan of the Week. And like I said, I got some new goodies in. Fan of the Weeks this month are getting our Raider Reaction 2022 Season Edition poker chips. That's what I'm saying, Chad. All I can do is laugh. I mean, it's nothing else I can do, man. It's fucked. But if you want to be a Fan of the Week, I got Chad. Chad's got 2 fucking kick-ass Fan of the Week pictures in the hopper. So you are on deck somewhere on the line, Chad. I almost had you. We're probably going to be up this week, but you know, I have to bump you for newbies. So when it comes back around to needing somebody for a new batter, you're definitely up because he's got two solid pictures in the hopper that probably trump most people's, but he's already won a couple times. But we got a new fan of the week. We've actually got some people that are stepping up to the plate. All you got to do to be fan of the week at Raider Reaction is just send us a picture rocking your Raider gear, rocking the silver and black, and we're going to send you a nice little care package from Raider Reaction, thanking you for watching, supporting the page and the brand, watching the shows, kicking it with us, and all that good stuff. We got some new poker chips. We've got the new Fuck Your Team bracelets. We've got some new hologram I'm Raider Fan Deep Behind the Enemy Line stickers in today, and I got some other cool goodies that we're going to send you out as well. Nice little thank you pack. So if you want to be fan of the week, all you got to do is send us to RaiderReaction.com, send it to Raider Reaction Sports on Facebook, send it to our Instagram, our Twitter, Raider Reaction on both. Dude, fucking make a TikTok video of you fucking dancing in your Raider gear. I don't give a shit what you do. However you want to do it. And just get it to us and say, I want to be fan of the week. And bam, you'll be on here. Just like this gentleman right here, who's rocking his silver and black. Mr. Dennis Ritchie, who obviously has raised some awesome Raider offspring as well. He apparently raised his kids right, because they're grown adults and they're still rocking the silver and black. But thank you, Dennis. I actually already have Dennis's goodies already in the mail and headed his way. Actually, that does never happen because I'd already selected him and already got his information and I've already sent it off. So the prize pack hopper is absolutely empty. So if you want to be the next fan of the week, like our Raider brother Dennis here, rocking his silver and black, then all you gotta do, send it to the page and everything else. But like I said, Dennis, yours is already in motion, my man, so you should have your stuff very, very soon. And I like that flag in the background. I like that flag. Looking good all the way around. I like that hoodie too. That's pretty sweet. I need to get me a new hoodie. I don't do hoodies that much because, you know, I live deep behind the enemy line. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, it is already in motion, but I'm not a big hoodie guy because unless I'm traveling and I'm on road games, but you know, I only need like one or two because I don't need that many. I live deep behind the enemy line. It's nice here all the time. Fuck that cold weather shit. Sleeves and pants. Sleeves and pants. Ah, fuck that shit. Who needs those? Fucking sleeves and pants. That fucking four-season bullshit. None of that nonsense. Alright. Let's get back into it here. You've only won once? Well, see, that's why I got you in the hopper. You're in there. You got two coming up somewhere along the line. I'm telling you, you was damn near tonight. Then he got bumped. Sorry. Dennis trumped you. Dennis took your goodies. You can fight it out in the comments. Alright, let's get on to Donk's preview. Donk's preview, man. That's all I can do is laugh at this point. Look at Michelle. Fucking over there dropping elbows on Chad. What the hell? Easy now. Easy now. Simmer down in the comments. I have to separate you two. Man, I don't even know where to start. How do you preview a game when you don't know if the one team's trying to lose? You know these fuckers ain't trying to lose. They just suck horribly. Russell Wilson is one of the biggest jokes in the league right now. Besides the Raiders at this point, it's like us and Russell Wilson, the two biggest punchlines going on in the league right now. It's sad. My God, it's sad. How the fuck did this happen? It's like I'm in some fucking Twilight Zone. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this is literally a battle for the cellar in the AFC West. Because if the Raiders beat the Donkeys, they'll both be 3-7, and the Raiders will have swept the Donks this year, which would be great. I'd love another donkey sweep. I mean, let's keep the donkey streak going. Give me that. If you're not going to give us anything else the rest of the year, at least sweep the Donkeys and Russell Wilson. Can you give us that? I mean, that's like the Tiny Tim Christmas. At least give us that. I mean, even Scrooge gave out something. Can we at least have that, McWeasel? Could you give us that? A fucking donkey sweep? That's like the tiniest fucking morsel you could possibly give us. Here you go, Tiny Tim. Come on. Hook a brother up. We're just like a fiend over here. Just tear off a little bit of the rock. Come on. That's all we need. Just a little. Maybe that'll keep me going till the draft. But, because this is like it. You know, let's at least keep the donkey streak going. If nothing else, please, just give us something. Give us something. Because we know they're going to go lay down against the bitch pigeons probably. Man. It's just, I don't even know how to do a show anymore about this team. It's just so dysfunctional. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's like, I can't do anything but laugh at this point. I just can't. It's just fucking ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Fucking. How do you do a breakdown of a game when you don't know if one of the teams even wants to win? How's it possible, really? Because I totally believe the Raiders should throttle the Broncos. The Broncos are a terrible team. The Raiders are a good team that is coached horribly, motivated horribly, that has no leader really on this team in positions that they need. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this was one of the most excited I've been in an offseason for a long time. Pete's like, play some BB King. Get some Lucille out here. We need some blues music.
Why don't you try sticking your head up your ass if you see it?
That's what Tony Montana thinks about Josh McWeasel. Yeah, exactly. Look at the Eagles. You got Jalen Hurts over there. Okay, this is a franchise problem. The dysfunction starts at the top. This is a franchise problem at this point. This is not just a coaching problem, a player problem. It is ingrained in this franchise, the dysfunction. It starts at the top, man. I just don't know if Mark's the guy to be running this team. And I don't know what changes that. Is he going to put together a new posse to decide the next direction of the franchise? Another brain trust? The last brain trust decided fucking McWeasel was the fucking great call. I don't get it, man. Do not get it. You can tell the guy, exactly, Dennis, you can tell the guys that are out there balling, man. I mean, Mad Max is playing every fucking down. Chandler Jones is out there stealing fucking money. I mean, he's done nothing. He's got less than 20 total tackles on the season and a half a fucking sack. The guy's done shit. The secondary's terrible. I mean, you trade Mullen away. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were doing from the giddy up from Jump Street. They went and bought shiny new toys for the next team. Didn't address the offensive line. I mean, when Denzel Good retired, that was a huge moment right there where they should have done something immediately, because there was a lot of stock held in what that guy was going to do as being like a Swiss Army knife on the offensive line. And when that went away, they should have done something right then, but they didn't. And that was just that was a huge mistake. One of the first mistakes. Ah, man. It's just a sad state of fucking affairs. It really is. I don't even know what else to say. I'm almost at a loss for words at this point in the show. I kind of am. I don't know what to say about this team. It's the strangest situation that I've found myself in fandom of the Raiders. And like it's my 39 years of being a Raider fan. I started when I was 8. The 84 Super Bowl. I'd been a fan that whole year, but that's what made me a fan. Huge Marcus Allen fan. I remember greatness. I remember greatness of the team that went and got destroyed in Buffalo. Haas, Shredder. There was lots of years of playoff runs, division crowns. The Gannon era. And then we've been laden with the 20 years of darkness. With a couple little specks of brightness. This fan base does not deserve this level of lowness at all. They don't. And they absolutely don't deserve something else. Ooh. We stumbled on that takeoff. Let's try again. Just a little thing I like to call the WTF. One thing this fan base does not deserve is watching the leader and the face of the franchise cry and blubber on the stand after a loss. It was one of the most embarrassing things that I've seen transpire for the Raiders as a franchise in a long, long time. Your quarterback is supposed to be a leader of men. He is supposed to be a man who can general and lead a team on both sides of the ball into battle on a weekly basis. He should be the guy that can fire a team up and down the freaking bench. He should be able to grab guys by the face mask and hold them accountable, motherfucker them if needed. He should be able to get back in the coach's face, have fiery arguments on the sideline. You should see the fire building from him. Doesn't accept loss, doesn't accept failure, holds guys accountable in press conferences, hold guys accountable on the field. Not just say, oh goody gosh, golly gee, gee shucks, we'll do better next time. This franchise deserves better. And I think we've seen the ceiling on Derek Carr. And I just think it's time to move on. The biggest what the fuck moment that I've had in a long time was watching Derek Carr's press conference after the last game. I just sat there the entire time saying to myself, what the fuck? What the fuck? I haven't seen you do anything to spite Josh McDaniels on the sideline all season. I've seen him in your face and you take it. I've seen you be nothing but a yes man. I've not seen you have this kind of fire at all in seasons. And now you want to come out and passively aggressively let it out when the season's already laughable and it's a joke? I'm done. I've seen enough of the Derek Carr era. I've supported him for years. I'm done. We know where we're going at the end of this season, and I hope the next guy that comes in has a much bigger pair of balls than Carr has. He's a talented quarterback. He'd be a great guy to date your daughter. But he's not the guy that will ever take an NFL franchise to a championship. I just don't think he is. I've tried to convince myself over the past couple seasons that he could get it done. And in the past several weeks, I've taken a complete 180. I just don't think he's the guy. And I don't think he has the type of fire to be the leader of men. This isn't the first time a Raiders team has quit on Derek Carr. Remember 2017. Redskins. What the fuck? Let that fire out on the sideline. Not in the press conference afterwards when it doesn't fucking matter. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. This was a tough show. It's been a tough couple weeks. It's going to be a tough rest of this season. But I will be here with you all the way through to the end, Raider Nation. We're going to suffer in misery together. We're going to try to make sense out of this stupid bullshit. And just like I was forced to eat the fucking Gruden sandwich again, we're all going to be forced to eat the fucking McWeasel shit sandwich for a couple years. It's inevitable. I thought maybe there was a possibility that he would get fired, that this was such an epic tank job that Mark Davis wouldn't allow it. But it's clear and evident that he's on board. He has to be on board. Otherwise, this wouldn't happen. It is what it is. It's what we find ourselves in the midst of. Oh, wow. I just realized I can scroll on these comments. Wow. Well, isn't that a nice little feature? So if I miss something, I can scroll back up. Only when they're on, though. Alright. Interesting. I guess, yes. You at least have some condiments on the side. I agree. Maybe some salsa. Salsa makes everything better. Really does. Some salsa on that shit sandwich. Maybe it'll spice it up just enough. I can make it through. Hey, man. I hope he's the guy. I hope he's the guy. I just don't think he is. I just don't think he is. But I don't want to be right. I didn't want to be right about Gruden. And I was. I don't want to be right this time either. I would much rather be wrong. I'd much rather have 20 motherfuckers standing here saying, I told you so, I told you so. I'll be saying, you damn straight, you told me so. Damn straight you did. You were right and I was wrong. Now let's go celebrate. A Lombardi trophy. If I could be wrong in that manner, I would love the fuck out of it. But I just don't think I'm going to be. His track record, he is what he is. He's McWeasel. And you know what that means. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms. I will not be on TikTok on Thursday because I've been banned from there, I believe, for 7 days. Although I might have won my appeal again. I'm not sure. I may or may not have told somebody to suck a soft phallus on the last one in the last 30 seconds of my live. So he got a little out of hand. So it is what it is. Also, those of you that have messaged the page or messaged me personally over the last few days, I did catch a 90-day or a 3-day ban on Facebook as well, so my messenger shut down, and I'm actually broadcasting through a burner account right now so I can get around the man, because we know how to do that. It's happened before. Code red, code red. The midgets start running, and things go into effect. So, but actually, that ban's up in about 30 minutes. So before midnight Eastern time, I'll be back up and running, and I'll be able to message some of you back that have messaged me on the page. I swear to God, I just can't stay off the fucking social media police's radar. Oh, he's doing it again! He's doing it again! It's hard to break old habits. It was actually Walt Disney. I got a copyright infringement from Walt Disney. I got my balls stepped on by the motherfucking mouse. Ain't that some bullshit? Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Love. Forever and always. Even when they're tanking. Raider Nation.